Hello everybody, Shadow SP here, and we are back playing more Yggdra Union. So last time we were here, we were about to move on to the Lorca Lakeside battlefield. And we have entered Chapter 2, leaving Chapter 1 behind us. Alright, so as we find ourselves moving relatively far east here, the Imperial Army's patrols in the Orlando region were crippled by the loss of their supply depots to the Royal Army's attacks. The Royal Army had no more worries of pursuers, but Yggdra knew that retrieving the kingdom from the Empire would be hopeless via the southern front. In order to increase their chances, the Royal Army headed to the sovereignty of Embellia, home of the Undines, who had been the kingdom's allies for many ages. However, as they reached Lorca Lakeside, on the border of Embellia, their hopes seemed lost. I saw Undines marked as in red. That's generally a bad sign in a strategy game. Look, Princess, Lake Lorca. We've finally reached Embellia. You must be tired. Shall we make camp here? No, I'm quite alright. Let us hurry to Elise, the water capital. Hmm? Town of, Rainy? Prepare yourselves! Hey! Someone help us! What's going on? The people are under attack. What? The Undines? Attacking people? You can't be serious. We must investigate this immediately. Yeah, investigate. Alright. Well, we managed to go through an entire battlefield last time without a single loss, so I'm pretty happy with that. I actually don't think Yggdra has lost a single battle that she's been involved in yet, which is pretty cool. Alright, so let's go ahead. We'll take Durant. Yes, that's what we're doing. So our cards, we're going to go Steel, Shield Barrier, Flame. I think Sanctuary, Banshee's Cry, Revolution because it's a 10 move, and probably Banish. Alright. This is a small battlefield, so I don't really care too much about the movement. You there, Undine! Why do you attack the innocent? Stop this foolishness! Silence! Selfish humans! Do not interfere, or you will be next! Why? They seem pretty dead set. I don't think we have a choice. I am a machine, and I carry out the Queen's orders flawlessly. Alright. Well, here we are. So, I believe what we do here... okay, so these all have medallions. So what we do is we pick a card. Yeah, let's go ahead and pick up, let's say, Banshee's Cry. A lakeside battle, huh? Yep. That is what it is. Blue squares are water. Water tiles. We can't go in the water. We can't swim. Undines can, though. Which is, you know, a little bit of a thing. So, speaking of, let's go ahead and look at what an Undine is. So the class Undine is good in the water, voids ice, but is really bad in the sand and is weak to fire. Now we can't take advantage of the second of its weaknesses. So basically the Undine, and we don't have any ice attacks. So basically Undines right now are just good in the water. And wow, would you look at that? Every tile that the Undines are attacking from is a water tile. Okay, so what we do here is this is a Millinor chapter. Millinor is going to do all the work. He's still got no battle penalty, so Millinor can just fight every Undine on the map with no penalties whatsoever. And I fought the one on the left because I wanted to try to lure at least one of them out of the water. Well, the critical hit does help a lot. It means that we actually deal good damage. Okay. Okay. So we take out that Undine. The boss is next. But luckily, with no battle penalty, Millinor is able to fight no problems. So, Undines, when they go aggressive, have Ice Elemental Attack. Which, with the Ice Javelin that the boss has, does mean that they deal more damage. So, we gotta be careful about that. And yeah, we're just gonna have to whittle the boss down while taking out the subordinates. There's not really any other options. And the Undines in the water they're so strong that Durant doesn't have a chance. So this is a Millinor chapter. There's nothing you can do about it. There we go. Get out of the water. Ah, critical hits, please. I needed to beat you there. All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I got you. Yep. Freaking critical hits, man. Alright. Take this one down. It's not going to be enough to kill, which is a little unfortunate, but it's okay. These things happen. Alright, so let's go ahead and use Shield Barrier. I'm going to move Millinor further away from the water so that we can try to lure the Undines out. Oh, that was a good one. We take good crits. I mean, and it's especially nice because the boss just has a lot of morale still. So it's going to take a little while to get rid of it. 3 or 2, yeah. Leaning toward 3, but it was pretty close. Alright. Yeah, and I'm trying to... Basically, we try to lure the enemies into certain positions so that they don't loot the medallions as they drop. Unfortunately, we've got one spot that the medallion might be looted. It's just hard to tell. It is the ideal location for the enemy to charge, to move for a charge, so it just is what it is. Still want to fight? I'll erase that smirk, human. Alright. And we're fixed tonight, so we just kind of hang out here. Just keep Yggdra away from anything resembling action. Yeah, unfortunate. That's why I needed to kill that one Undine on that other charge, because then that would have stopped us from getting hit with the... or it would have stopped that loot from happening. Not much I can do about it, though. It's just kind of how the game works. Like, we can't choose to not defeat enemies. That's just how that's just how it works. Alright, so this is going to be a 1v1 victory. It's fine. Theoretically, the battlefield ends on Milinor's next charge. If we do well enough on the boss. I mean, this is a win. We have it's 3 versus 2 attack with the same damage ratios, so there's no way that we lose that one. Jeez, the amount of damage you deal is nothing. Alright. So I believe here we just pick Steel and go to town. Steel's one of our strongest cards at the moment with 1500. I think, like, ideally we take out Isheen here, but if we don't, it's fine. We could have done that with 5, I think, if we had the right numbers, or if we'd hit the right aggressive markers. Yeah, so we take out Isheen. And then this second one is the Undine that's at really low morale. So we want to be a little bit passive so we can have more aggression for the last fight, where we are against an Undine that has like somewhat high morale. Because if we can defeat all of them, we get two medallions, which would be pretty nice. Okay, 4 versus... It was probably just like a fraction of a second before getting to 3. Like, that's probably enough, yeah? Yeah. Good stuff. So yeah, this is a battlefield where Millinor just does all the work. There's not really much you can do about that. Like, in theory, Durant could fight Ishine, who's not in the water, but Durant against the Undines in the water is not a great matchup. Sheesh, the Undines are a lot more violent than they look. Hey, attack +2. Alright, so real short battlefield. I think the MVP turn is 7, so we still had another turn. It's all good. These things happen. So speaking of MVP bonuses, something that we haven't really talked about is that they are random. They're rolled basically when you finish the battlefield. So if especially on like a short map like this, if you want to reset for a more advantageous MVP bonus, you can. Attack is a pretty good one though, and Millinor doesn't really need anything in particular. I think its worst stat is Gen, but it's still pretty decent. So we're good. Let's look at our spoils of war. We got the Ice Javelin, which is going to be really useful later. The and a couple medallions. And we got the Blizzard card. Blizzard is a card that we will use. Yep, it is decent. Town of Rainy. You saved us. We can't thank you enough. But why are the Undines attacking humans? We've always lived in harmony with them before. Honestly, we'd like to know the same thing. One day, they just started attacking our towns. How strange. Well, if they're attacking us, that makes them the enemy. Sure, I guess. It may be difficult to garner the sovereignty. Yeah, it may be difficult to garner the support of the people who are attacking people. Okay, yeah. Let us go to the water capital and find out the truth. You're right. We should hurry. Alright, next up, Felons Lakeside. Good stuff. Real quick one today. Real quick one. I mean, some of the maps in the Reunion are not exactly long, but some of them are marathons. Alright, well, without any further ado then, this has been Shadow SP. Thanks for watching. Signing out.